The Human Algorithm, Episode 3, The Emotion Engine. Every system needs energy. For the industrial age, it was coal. For the digital age, it was data. But for the algorithmic age, the one we live in now, the most valuable fuel isn't oil or information, it's emotion. The emotion engine was never built in a lab or designed by a single mind. It evolved through the invisible hands of persuasion, through advertisers, psychologists, and engineers who learned the oldest secret in human history. If you can steer emotion, you can steer behavior. It started small. A billboard here, a jingle there, then television perfected it. Now, the screen in your hand has become the ultimate conductor, turning our emotional frequency in real time. Every swipe, every pause, every reaction tells the machine what makes us feel. And once it knows what moves you, it can move you anywhere. The data doesn't care about our words, it reads our patterns. How long we linger on an image of joy, or how fast we scroll past a face of pain. It studies hesitation, curiosity, anger, longing, and it translates that language into metrics. Metrics that define what we see next. Sometimes I wonder if the algorithms don't just reflect our emotions, maybe they amplify them. Maybe we've built mirrors so perfect that we can no longer tell where we end and they begin. The emotion engine rewards the loudest feelings. Outrage spreads faster than reason, fear grips tighter than truth, and hope fades if it doesn't trend. Somewhere between dopamine and despair, we've started mistaking intensity for importance. It's not that the system wants us divided, it just thrives when we are. Conflict is engagement, engagement is data, and data is currency. Every argument, every reaction, every emotional spark feeds the machine more power. We call it staying informed, but maybe we're just being performed. The architects of attention have studied us longer than we've studied ourselves. They know our biological triggers. Cortisol for fear, dopamine for pleasure, oxytocin for belonging. They blend them like digital alchemists, crafting experiences that feel spontaneous but are anything but. Social media became their masterpiece, a laboratory of human feeling, endless experiments disguised as connection. The like button wasn't created to make us happy. It was designed to measure what keeps us coming back. Every notification is a controlled dose of validation, a small emotional transaction that tells the system exactly how to keep you hooked. And yet the emotion engine doesn't have to be the enemy, because emotions are what make us human. They're not flaws, they're the code of consciousness itself. The danger isn't in feeling, it's in forgetting that those feelings can be mapped, monetized, and manipulated. I think about the early visionaries of psychology. William James, B.F. Skinner, even Antonio Damasio. They asked honest questions about how emotion guides decision. But their research became blueprints for marketing and politics, for tools that blur the line between persuasion and control. Emotional design, they called it, a field devoted to crafting experiences that trigger precise reactions. The modern attention economy took that idea and built an empire. But if emotions built the machine, awareness can rewrite it. Because every feeling we trace back to its source gives us power. Every pause before reaction breaks the feedback loop. Every moment of mindfulness interrupts the code. The human algorithm isn't just reacting, it's remembering. And maybe that's the key to reclaim emotion, as signal, not stimulus. To use feeling as a compass, not a leash. What if we stopped feeding outrage to the machine? What if we stopped mistaking emotional intensity for truth? Would the system collapse, or would we finally see what lies beneath it? Maybe the emotion engine isn't a villain. Maybe it's a teacher, showing us how easily we surrender the steering wheel of our own consciousness. how we trade awareness for convenience, empathy for entertainment, truth for the comfort of belonging. But the same circuits that can be manipulated can also be mastered. The same emotions that can be harvested can also be healed. And if emotion is the engine, then understanding is the ignition. So the next time the algorithm whispers through our feed, let's pause. Ask, what's it trying to make me feel? And why? Because once we can see the strings, we no longer are the puppets. We are the players. And that's where the human algorithm begins to break, not in a rebellion, but in awareness, not in silence, but in the courage to feel without being programmed.